Okay, out on the carpet track, no scale accessories today, just testing the PCOO platform, but this time with the RR pod instead of the MR pods. This is the chassis that I've been using for the Renault Espace F1 at the moment. So this is a new setup on the remote. I have not set up anything. Maybe I should lower a little bit the cornering and lower a little bit the throttle as well, because I don't need to go full speed. I'm gonna go 80 on everything. Okay, let's be conservative here. So I really like the way this car goes with the Renault Espace body on it, but I want to try to get more Proto style body so I can do like endurance style racing. I have fitted my Atomic AMR with the Ghost body and it goes fantastically, so I want to try this one. I might give it a try as well with another pen car body that I have in my collection. If this one doesn't go great, I mean, compared to the Renault Espace, it's a lot more bumpy with this body on it. The Renault Espace is more compliant, I feel, on the ground, but I want to have a proto style race. Now, knowing that I didn't wet the track a little to get it more flat, so there are bumps that would not be here normally, namely over there in the last straight line over here. Here there is a few bumps that shouldn't be here, but overall I have to say that I really like the RR on the PCO1 almost more than I like the MR. The MR is great, it's super light. The RR just have a ton more tractions exiting the corners. I really have to figure out weight distribution, especially with this body on, when the wing is very far back compared to the MR. Let's do a little compare view here. Let me bring this guy back and we'll have a look. So this is the RR pod with the motor behind the axle, and this is the MR pod, of course. Exact same body, exact same chassis, same setup. I'm running soft springs in the front. I'm running just damper grease at the rear, no spring in the dampers, and it's the same position, so you can see the difference really is basically one wing back, and this is a lot more opened. So I'm wondering about wing design or wing placement or no wing at all, but I think it's more, see, I've placed the battery right now more at the rear over there. I might want to actually stick it to the bottom. Usually I run it in line with the rest of the chassis. I might want to run a little bit more weight as well under here. So I'm just learning about how this is gonna go with this chassis, and of course this is without prepping the track, so of course this car is a lot bumpier than the sprung car, because it's basically a classic pen car type chassis, so it is not meant to be super light sprung like the Kyoshos are. Even my Atomic AMR, which is pretty bumpy, is a lot less bumpy than that. This is really meant for super flat carpets, super flat RCP. But I really like the lightness of this chassis, this platform, and I think this is going to be great with a little bit more tweaking of the weight distribution. I think this is going to be it. Whoa, 2 wheels. This is going to be great for this little class over here. So I'm driving like a turd. Still need to set up my remote, and then I will probably do some lap times between the different pen cars that I can have. So this one, the MR, and my Atomic AMR. I think that's pretty much all I have here for pen. Okay, I'm gonna leave you on a little bit of driving until I crash myself onto a wall. That didn't count. Alright, see you next time everyone. Bye bye.